Hi everyone, just going to share my pre-market outlook for today, the 3rd of April's US trading session. Okay, so yesterday what happened was I actually mentioned that it was actually the tariff announcements day, so it's going to be very volatile. So if you look at my past two videos, I actually took a live trade and then I actually took my profit and then I actually got out because I said the game plan was actually to take your profit fast because of the volatility that the day was going to bring later on. And true enough, when Trump actually started talking about the tariffs, this big bearish candle actually happened. Yeah, that's why I was quite insistent that the game plan was actually to just take profit and get out as soon as possible, right? Okay, watch my previous videos for how I did that. Okay, so as you can see, after Trump spoke, there was this very big bearish engulfing candle, right? So it actually broke through this bearish candle. Actually broke through this this upwards trend line, right? It actually broke through, and then it actually even broke past this previous area of interest right here. This previous share, right? It actually broke past that as well, right? So it was very bearish, the action for the day. Okay, so where do I expect price to go from here? Okay, there's two scenarios. Okay, first of all, if you look at the 1 hour chart, there is a possibility that price actually reverses from here. Why? Because first of all, price is already very oversold, right? Currently, the market is actually down 4.61% as of 9 p.m. Singapore time, right? So the market is actually already very oversold. So it will not be a very wise decision from a risk to reward point of view to actually continue shorting the market, betting that it will go down, right? Because the market is really down so much. So for me, my bias will be long because of the risk to reward ratio, right? If I were to take a short here, I don't think it makes sense because the market is really down so much, right? Okay, so two scenarios. The first scenario that might play out, this is actually the 1 hour chart on the Nasdaq 100 futures. The first scenario that will play out will be this. Let me draw it out. Okay. Let's draw this out. Okay. Okay, right. Remember in my previous videos, I said that a typical bullish formation is when price actually forms a double bottom, which is the W-shaped formation, right? So if you can look at this here, price is actually forming the W-shaped formation here, right? And if this plays out, the real move will actually be to the upside, right? If this double bottom formation holds, right? If this level of support holds, you can see this W pattern is quite obvious. This is what we call a double bottom bullish formation, right? So if this holds, meaning to say if this low here of 18676 does not break, right? I expect the price to move up because of this bullish formation, right? I expect the price to move up here. Okay, this is what I expect. Okay. Wait, let me draw an arrow here, maybe clearer. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, if this double bottom formation holds, I expect price to go up, right? And my target will be actually the top of this channel here, around 19160. Yeah, this will be my target if this double bottom formation holds. Okay. The second scenario, what will happen is that price actually breaks down. So it actually breaks down from this support level of 19681 or so, right? It actually breaks down and it actually goes towards this green color, this green line over here. What is the significance of this green line over here? Okay, let me explain. If we go to the daily chart, okay, this is the green line that you saw earlier. This green line actually marks a very significant level because it actually served as a previous resistances before, right? On the daily chart, this green line actually served as a previous resistance before, and it also somewhat served as a support level as well, right? Look at this. Yep, it served as a support level previously, right? And also it was a previous resistance level, if you can see here, right? So that's the significance of this green line. Yeah. So any previous supports or previous resistances actually serve as very important areas. So you have to watch how price reacts towards that area, right? So that's why this green line is very important. So if you zoom back down to the 1 hour chart, this was the green line I was talking about, right? So the first scenario is that price actually forms a double bottom formation. This low over here of 1868 something, it holds, and then price will actually move up. Yeah, this will be my game plan. If price actually holds this area here, I expect this double bottom bullish formation to play out, and I expect price to go up to actually the top of this channel here. to my target of around 19160 also, right? But the second alternative is that if price breaks down below this support level, this double bottom formation will be invalidated, and I expect price to actually go down towards this green color area over here, this green color line over here, which I said was a very important area, right? So it's an area of interest, right? So just to summarize, there's two plans. First of all, if price actually holds this level of 18680 or so, then this double bottom formation will actually be validated, and I think price will play out and go to the upside to the top of this channel around 19160. However, if price actually loses this level here, breaks below here, then I expect price to actually gravitate towards this green line over here, which was a very important level previously, and it's an area of interest. So yeah, if price breaks down here, you'll very likely gravitate towards this area, right? Yeah. So if price breaks this, I'll actually take a short, and my target area will be here, right? But if price holds here, this double bottom formation will play out, and I'll take a long, and then my price target will be the top of this channel over here. Yep. So let's just see how the market plays out later, right? So market is opening in about half an hour's time. Today is going to be another volatile day because it's just one day after the tariff announcements, right? So let's just see how the market plays out today. Yep. Yeah, if I have some time later, I might do another live trade. So let's just see how it goes. Yep. See you in the next one.